You're gonna love it. Borderless full screen. I love it. Alright, I'm level 10. Wait, I'm level 10? Don't mind me. Nice. Oh, that's 15. Alright. Why is it pom pom? Came right to me.
Each stop brings its own grand and exciting adventure.
Indeed. Have you been on an adventure before, Pom Pom?
No.
What? Are you even a trailblazer?
Pom Pom can't leave the train right now.
You ever leave the train?
Pom Pom's so dejected all of a sudden.
Yeah. Poor Pom Pom. How's my trailblaze level? I'll take that. Thank you. Oh, maybe I should talk to Pom Pom some
Each
more.
stop brings its own grand.
Been on Eurilla 6 before?
No. Pom Pom can't leave the.
Pom Pom.
Poor Pom Pom. Hey, well.
Ever since the destruction sowed stellarons across the universe, many worlds have changed. Nanook, the destruction, Yaosha, the abundance, Terminus, the finality. I've seen and learned a lot in my time, but I still struggle to understand some of the Eon's actions.
Is there a god of creation, or does Yaoshi count as the god of creation? Because when you have destruction, you have to have creation. Finality. What does that exactly mean? Wouldn't destruction be finality? We will see indeed.
Thanks to a brilliant performance, you guys saved the space station from a moment of crisis. Now, the Express is relying on you to get it moving again. Remember, there are 4 things we do when we arrive at a new world: explore, understand, establish, and connect. And I'm sure you'll get along really well with Marge and Dan Hung.
So, how do we go down there? Does the train dock? Like, does it land on the planet, or do we have like a shuttle that takes us down there, or do we get teleported? Probably teleported. March.
A planet covered in snow and ice. Will I find my answer here?
No.
Whoa! Don't sneak up on me like that.
Stop making exposition.
Why are you still here? Go find Don Hung. Exciting adventures are waiting for us.
Stop voicing out your expositions, man. Shit. Yeah, still can't go there. That's probably the engine room or driver's cabin. What's this again? Omni synthesizer. I have no idea. Oh, well, let's go through their cabins while they're busy. Bookshelf. Alright, there was a book that I missed. Here it is. Curio Management Log. Curio Management Log written by Asta is made public at the station's terminals for all researchers to peruse. Profile number 1381. Curio designation total eclipse of the heart. Oh yeah. Remarks contain in vacuum. Do not activate. Curio profile, a conical device made by an unknown polished rock. When the central cones are perpendicular to each other, the device enters a dormant state. When the cones are parallel, the device is activated. When activated, any object that crosses the outer ring will be corroded and disintegrated into basic particles. Oh shit. The device is usually used to disintegrate waste products on the space station and transmute them into usable materials for different departments. One thing to know is that once the number of objects disintegrated exceeds a certain point, the corrosion area will expand and cause an observable negative reaction to the psyche of organic life forms. Do not activate without written permission from the space station. Okay, so it's a black hole bin, sort of. except no gravity. Related studies, Esther, Department of Insight, number 4 researcher. Personas and Shadows, a study of psychological impact from cone corrosion to aeon projection. Number 2, Lamina, Department of Ecology, level 3 researcher. The effect of brain bioelectric methods and cross-species microcomputer connectivity on the efficacy of brain rehabilitative therapy. Researcher's notes. What happens when someone's psyche had been corroded? Will it awaken some kind of personality? Has anyone tried it? Reply, please. Lukash, Department of Galactic Geopolitics. After you get corrupt, your name will get a blank label on the terminal. Name omitted. Maintenance Department. Oh boy. Profile number 1984. Courier designation. Door to a new world. Remarks unknown. Courier profile. A teleportation device that the Department of Implement Arts acquired by chance. The shape is consistent with the common toilet seat, with a ceramic textured surface and a complete flushing system. I think these curios are actually what is it? Containment breach. The name escapes me just when I think it up. SCP, that's right. Secure Containment Protocol. The mechanism of action is unknown for the time being, and no significant side effects have been reported after the teleportation is completed. However, due to personal constitution, symptoms such as dizziness and vomiting may occur after repeated use in a short period of time. Rumors like bury your head in a toilet and flush it, and you will open a door to a brand new world was once widely circulated on a certain planet. The existence of this machine confirmed the authenticity of some of the rumors. Related studies. The blank experiment using a door to a new world and its data are not available to the public for the time being according to the request of the Department of Implement Arts. Researcher notes. I've stuck my head in this thing, but why did I not end up in a new world? Name omitted. Department of Galactic Geography. Researcher in the comment above, you don't seem very sharp. You shouldn't put your head inside. You should be sitting on it and flush. Adler. Department of Ecology. Profile number 2691. Courier designation Energy Black Hole. Remarks: do not expose to food items. Activate the heating mode of the space station's thermostat system before utilizing the curio. Courier profile: a heater fueled by some kind of clean energy. It was once used in an electric pancake pan by an IPC trade commissioner. Note: attempted. After being spotted by a Department of Implement Arts researcher, it was brought to the space station. The patterns on the surface of the heater was ascertained by the Department of Insight to be the crest of an anonymous family, and the name of the person suspected of being blank Landau. Landau? The heating function of the heater is non-functional and non-responsive to any fuel inserted. According to the current observation record, the heater will actively absorb heat, energy from surrounding objects, and excessive exposure to it can cause hypothermic reactions to homeothermic animals. P.S. A joint experiment from the Departments of Implement Arts and Service has shown that the energy that the heater can absorb does not in fact include caloric energy from food items. Absorb my body fat? Related studies. Tala. Department of Implement Arts, Level 2 researcher. Thermodynamic properties and matter accretion properties of black holes. Adler. Department of Implement Arts, Level 2 researcher. A new perspective on population growth and explosion. Organic populations and black holes. Researcher's notes. What? Not for heating food. So what can this thing be used for? This touches on the blind spot of my cognition. Mayor. Department of Insight. Nonsense conclusion. That experiment was not rigorous at all, and the zero-calorie decision was unnecessarily stringent. Look, as long as it was not listed on the package itself, the food inside would come up to 0 calories. The Department of Implement Arts knows objection. Name omitted. Department of Ecology. Why are so many names omitted? Is it because of this? Total eclipse of the heart? They all got corrupted. Name omitted. No, I don't think it omits someone's name, does it? No, well, whatever. Kapokali. I'm gonna look at that as well. Also, so much stuff to look at, like Aeons. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to designate like a time stream to do that. I'm not gonna do it now, because I won't be able to advance in the story, period, if I do that. Nothing different here. Yeah, so. Where's my room? I was lied to. Dan Hung. Well, not you, but March lied to me.
Are you doing okay after your first jump?
Yeah, it's fine.
Dizziness or retching are normal reactions. You'll feel better once you get used to it.
I used to door to a new world. I feel fine. Why aren't you with everyone else?
I enjoy being alone,
Loner?
especially when I have important work to do.
Bullshit.
I went through the Express's database, and it seems the environment on Eurilo 6 has undergone drastic changes in the past few centuries. It was not a frozen planet to begin with.
Well, no shit. The world says it was caused by a stellaron. And Himiko said it was a lush forest or something.
He said so? Considering the spatial obstacles that the Star Rail has encountered, it's highly possible. I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively normal temperature on the surface of the planet. By normal, I mean a temperature that just about allows for human survival.
Just about.
If I had to choose a site for initial investigation on this trailblazing expedition, that would be it.
Himiko wants you, me, and March 7th to go together. Can't you and March 7th go? Yeah, why do I have to go?
If I know Himiko, she's not gonna let you stay behind. You're new. I'm sure she wants to get you started with some first-hand trailblazing. Don't worry. With March around, you are guaranteed an eventful expedition.
Eventful, huh?
I assume
That's how
the
he puts it.
trailblazing objective this time is to find the stellaron on Eurilo 6 and dispel the effect it's exerting on the Star Rail. Right?
Yes.
I see. You should find March. I'll join you two once I'm ready. I see.
Okay, nothing. Hey, March. Oh, can I talk to Himiko again?
Thanks to a brilliant performance, you guys remember, and I'm sure
same
you'll
shit.
get along.
Alright, March, let's go.
Did you talk to Don Hung? How'd it go?
Full of enthusiasm. Doesn't seem very enthusiastic. Yeah, full of enthusiasm.
Really? I find that hard to believe. Relax. Don Hung and I are experienced trailblazers. We got your back. Well, are you ready?
You bet. What the
When
fuck
I
am I
first saw this planet, I thought, a world covered in ice. Could it have something to do with my past? Now I can't stop thinking about it.
Maybe you have a stellaron
Still,
too.
the ice that trapped me was six-phased ice, a very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet.
We won't know unless we have a look ourselves. This might actually be your homeworld. Yeah.
To be honest, I think I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my homeworld. It looks freezing. Pretty girls aren't frost resistant.
I mean, based on the
What?
type of clothes that they wear,
Is there something on my face?
they seem pretty frost resistant.
imagining all the fun we're gonna have here.
I mean, you have like Eula, you know, skinny dipping in dragon spine. She seems pretty frost resistant. Shenhe? Need I say more? Imagining, huh?
I feel sorry for this world. First the Stellaron,
And now you.
and now you.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Enthusiasm.
All right, here comes the Yarilo 6 Trailblaze team.
Yarilo 6. We're here.
Oh, well, that's quick.
It really is one big snowball.
So, how did we get down here? It really is one big snowball. I'm just copying her. Sure.
Hey, get your own metaphor.
Trying to
Snow
find an
as
identity
far as
here.
the eye can see. Which direction should we take?
Based on the coordinates, the target should be up ahead.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Why didn't we land at the destination? I didn't know we'd be hiking.
Me neither. If only we had a snowmobile. We never get to bring anything cool from the Express.
Do you remember what you did to our last snowmobile?
Anyway, moving on.
No, go on, tell me.
Remember, we should stay vigilant. We know very little about this world.
Well, we know it's freezing.
Calm down. Between the three of us, nothing will stand in our way. I mean, come on. You've got a Stellaron in your body. I have my special 6-phased ice powers. And Donhung, he's got that mysterious past thing going for him.
She can use
So if people
6-phased
start
ice?
creating trouble for us, they're gonna regret it.
Yeah, they're gonna regret it. Just to make sure they're not the ones creating trouble. Yeah, let's keep copying.
So, how long does copycatitis last? Let's go. Braving the unknown? That's the real spirit of trailblazing.
Yeah, we're definitely teleported here. Navigation.
This place still hasn't been corroded, yet Fragmentum monsters have already made it here.
Yeah.
I fear the Stellaron may be exerting a significant influence on this world.
Alright. You know what? I might change it up. Instead of Herta, we'll go with Serval. Alright. Whoops. Used to Genshin's thing. Alright, Lycone. Well, actually, I should put someone that's good with fire, right? Let's see. Okay, one is ice and one is fire. Fire and wind. Alright, that's a few details. Flame spawn. I think we fought these before. Crystallized elements with only the simplest intelligence, it drifts into fragmentum in the form of a bird emitting intense heat, burning everything in its path. Now you can see what their resistance against. Well, it's pretty obvious right now. Crystallized elements with only the simplest fragmentum in the form of a bird, releasing eerily low temperatures, freezing everything around it. I think it's our Serval. Damn it. Gotta get used to the wheel. Let's use Asta. It's the only one? Okay. I might just fuse this, enhance this, superimpose. Alright, I want to superimpose this one as well and this one. Okay, I might want to level this up, but not right now. The one I'll use most would probably be March and Don Hung, so let's upgrade Marches. What to add? 32 out of 36. Let's put in... make it 11. Level up. Okay. And Don Hung. Okay. I might end up using Serval instead of March. Well, whatever. Alright, bash.
Reach the end of the story?
You know what? I actually gotta level up Asta. Give me a second. Level up. Okay. Let's level up March 7th. Level up Don Hung. Just auto add. I'll remove some of that. That'll do. Calyx. What a strange object. It seems really out of a place in the snow plains. Maybe Mr. Yang will know what this is. Let's send a message to ask him. What is this, Mr. Yang? Alright, it is a calyx, a strange entity born from the phenomenon of space distortion. There's some reality data in the calyxes that might come in handy, but please be careful when coming in contact with them. The existence of these calyxes is still a mystery to us. The danger within is incalculable. In your coming journey, you might come across other calyxes like this, and the reality data stored in different calyxes may vary, so look out for that. Everyone in Express, please constantly keep in touch. Wilt. Oh, might as well do one. Amount of waves. Alright, let's do 6. No. Actually, yeah. What else am I supposed to do? Let's get some support. Use friends. Well, I kinda need Pyre, so here you go, Himiko. Alright, let's do this.
Told you I could fight.
You won't get away. This is our chance. You won't get away.
Tough luck running into me.
This is our chance. You won't get away.
Fighting is
Mozambique
meaningless.
drill. That's a good way to actually just get our
This is our
stuff up.
chance. You won't get away.
Firm.
Told you I could fight.
You won't get away. This is our chance.
Energy. I'm getting so much
For an
stuff.
overhaul.
Come on.
Perhaps you
Do it.
still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Overkill.
Told you I could fight.
This is our chance. You won't get away.
Battle over. Challenge complete. And I got some experience. Very nice. That's good. Could use my energy. The fuck? Can't move. Oh, there we go. Yeah, couldn't move because of that support thingy. Oh, well, whatever. Any new thing? Nope. Alright, bash.
I've no interest
already
in
did.
combat.
Who invited you?
Oh, that's pretty easy.
Did you see that? I think something's moving.
I didn't see shit.
It's just an ordinary snowdrift. Are you sure you're not seeing things?
Of course not. My eyesight's perfect. Come on, let's take a closer look.
Perfect, you say. Well, anyway, is this actually quest? Oh no, it's this. Trailblaze experience. Nice. In the world shop with Hertarium. Oh, I haven't actually bought anything yet. Clear. Oh, I already done that. Okay, so I just need to do this. And then I can go up a level. Alright. Let's check this. Navigation. Between different worlds and areas. Oops. Yeah.
Hey, get out of there or you'll shiver to death.
Might be better if we saw, you know, like, I don't know, some feet dangling out or something.
Holding your breath won't help.
I got this, March. Someone's got their head stuck in the sand, or the snow in this case. They just need a helping hand.
Ouch! My fine fellow, was that really necessary? Is crawling around in the snow a crime these days? I mean, come on, surely it doesn't warrant a spearing.
It's so big, how do you hide in there? Oh,
But then again, how can I blame you? I mean, I caught you off guard. It had to happen. You could even say I deserved it, huh? Besides, I made a gallant group of new friends as a result. Is Captain Japard around? He's an old buddy of mine.
Who?
Japard.
Wait, you're not Silvermane guards? Well, why didn't you say so?
Do I look like
Turns out
Silvermane
we're on the
guards?
same side after all. Pleasure to meet you. The name's Sampo Koski.
I love his voice. I'm Cascade.
Excellent, I'll remember the name. I never thought I'd run into friends from the same line of work out here in this frozen wasteland. Business is bad these days, but fear not, Sampo Koski isn't interested in hoarding. There's more than enough treasure to go around, so let's get rich together.
I like the sound of that.
Say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel the main strength of the Silvermane Guards is being deployed to the front line.
Front line?
This is a golden opportunity.
What front line? What business are you talking about? Silvermane Guards? The front line? Yeah. What front line?
Come now, friends. I can understand the mistrust, but there's no need for the charade. Then again, I know the rules. Vigilance is the name of the game in our profession. It's my fault for letting my enthusiasm and sincerity get the better of me. Anyway, a meeting like this has to have been written in the stars. Ask me anything you like. I won't skimp on the details. Still make it snappy. You're never more than 10 feet from a Silvermane Guard.
Is there a settlement nearby?
Settlement? What a literary turn of phrase. Why, there's only one place in this world where the living still reside. Our beloved Belobog. The further away you get, the dicier things become. The city of preservation.
Wonder what the rest of the world
towering citadel.
is like.
Humanity's last bastion against the eternal freeze. It may sound a bit over the top, but those names are grounded in truth. The only place humans can eke out an existence is behind those impregnable walls.
Pregnable? Why are you hiding in the snow?
Me? You guys scared me to death. There I was, looking for relics to sell, when all of a sudden you came
Here?
stomping over. I thought the Silvermane Guards were paying me a visit. Seriously, though, try treading a little lighter next time, huh? If you run into the guards, they won't hide in a snowdrift, and you'll be in a cell before you know it.
I have no idea who these Silvermane Guards even are.
You really don't know? The Silvermane Guards are Belobog soldiers, enforcers, and police. Let's just say they're not the most flexible of people.
Favonius.
And they like paying visits to folks in our line of work.
So you're a treasure hoarder. Oh wait, is that like a...
Seems like you guys really are new to the business. To be young and naive again. How about this?
It's a
As
relic there.
a senior in the field, which I'm sure you don't mind me saying, I'll give you some free guidance.
It's like a test tube.
There are ways of doing things in this profession, and you better get familiar with them. Moving in the shadows, finding the goods, pricing your stock, hiding from the guards. There's an art to all of it.
No need. Why don't you just take us to the city? We don't really know the way.
The city? Already? I haven't even started trading yet. Well, showing you the way is easy enough, Missy, but it would cost.
What? That's his way of haggling.
But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is Sampo Koski's middle name. Follow me, friends, and keep quiet. We don't want to be spotted by the guards.
He does look kind of cool. Especially with that dangling hair.
So why were you hiding from the Silvermane Guards?
Yeah, we're just storing a few relics away from prying eyes. Nothing serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So where about you guys from, anyway? I don't mean to pry or anything. I just
Nice.
care about my friends. No
On
pressure.
the minimap. And I smash! Oh. Space anchor activated. Let me just check. Is she leveled up? Ascend. We cannot ascend. Trailblazer level 15. Black gold. We cannot ascend. I need Trailblazer level 15. Is this the best one for her? Yes, it is. Oh well. We don't.
Rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special technique called invisible snow walking.
Invisible
Helps me
snow
throw
walking.
off pursuers in no time.
Who are they?
The Silvermane guards.
You remember the Silvermane guards I mentioned? That's them! Help me, old friends! I don't want to be caught!
It's the suspect and his accomplices. Arrest them!
Accomplices?
It's now or never. Over to you, dear friends.
Where'd you go?
Where do you think you're?
Let's slow this down. I want to appreciate this.
Look out!
And a bite. Oh no. And a bite. Ah. This one's also wind. Oh, I don't want to get hit. Oh well.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
There we go. Oh, what buff did I get? See. Charging. Each stack increases attack by 7%, up to 5 stacks. I guess that's her ability. Talent. Plus an extra attack if the enemy hit has a fire weakness. Oh, I see, I see. So you just want her to keep auto hitting for 5 times and then you get like a 35% attack bonus. That is very good. Very good.
What's this?
How dare you?
Let's
I'm already
make it
bleeding.
quick.
Now 6-phase dice? Come on, Gepard. I do like the broken glass top of
Landau, captain of the
thingy.
Silvermane Guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
That Sampo cheated us all. Wait till I get my hands on him.
Suspect, relinquish your resistance.
So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait until I get my hands on you.
Charge.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Huh. Oh, I have no idea who will attack. So,
With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's
I'm gonna
go.
randomly put on
Stay focused.
Seek support.
Take courage.
Locked on. Better you.
Just a scratch.
You can't run. My turn.
Take this!
In the name of preservation.
Oh wait, I
Prime
want to
suspect,
look at the
the one with the blue hair.
thing. Oh well, whatever.
Apologies, Captain. We lost him during the pursuit. We can't find his footprints.
Can't find his footprints.
We have his accomplices.
You did the invisible
He'll be close
snow
by,
walking.
plotting his next move.
Now he's accomplices. You might be waiting longer than you think.
As in, forever. I'm not trying to talk our way out of this, but we're not friends with that scoundrel. Did you see how fast he ditched us? We rescued him from the snow out of the kindness of our hearts. We had no idea he might be using us to get past you. Are you really dumb enough to fall for his
What?
I'm a captain, not an adjudication panel. As a Belobog citizen, you have the right to defend yourself, but that can only take place under the scrutiny of the architects,
You're
not
not a
now.
citizen.
Take them away.
But we're not from Belobog.
Take a look at our clothes. Does our equipment bear any resemblance to yours? Show him the photos, March.
Photos?
From space.
Ah, you're a genius. Great idea. You've probably never seen what your planet looks like, right? I took this one. Behold, Yarilo 6.
March 7th shows
You
Gepard
mean
picture
to
of
say that this white ball that's here, that's our home? How can that?
It is said that a long time ago, strange visitors from beyond the sky would visit us here. But that after the eternal freeze, the blizzards made passage impossible. And Belobog would cease to witness such arrivals.
But these people are...
This decision is beyond us. If what they say is true, then only the Supreme Guardian may decide their fate. Our job is to present them before her, nothing more. Outsiders, follow me. Belobog lies beyond this blizzard. Welcome to Belobog, the city of preservation.
So you holy shit. So you follow is preservation again? Klipoth, that's right.
Hey, it feels like it got a bit warmer.
That's because you're in Belobog, the last bastion of humanity.
Last bastion?
I mean, you can always go to space.
700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth, with raging infernos and billowing towers of smoke stretching beyond the horizon.
So it was too hot.
In the midst of the conflict, the eternal freeze descended without warning.
And then it's too cold.
Suddenly, sweeping winds brought blizzards which buried the invading legion. Belobog was all that remained. The steadfast architects built this city. Under the protection of Klipoth, the preservation, Belobog remains forever warm in the face of unrelenting cold.
He's sure saying some weird stuff.
Marked change in tone. It sounds like he's quoting from a historical record.
Uh-huh.
You even
So
noticed
why
his
is
tone.
he telling us all this?
You wanted to know.
Yeah, you asked. Ever winter night. Travelers on a winter night. Is this what Snizhnaya is like? But hey, the sky doesn't look half bad. It might be nice if it could actually see the Astral Express up in the sky. Alright, let's go.
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a Terran corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silver Mane
This is
guards are
strange.
continuously engaged with the enemy, and I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're lacking in intel. We're here.
Well, that
This is
wasn't
Klipoth
far.
Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the architects.
Klipoth Fort? The architects?
Klipoth is the symbol of preservation. Under Klipoth's impulsion, the architects constructed Belobog, thus protecting the spark of civilization from disaster and the eternal freeze. To show our reverence, we named this fortress after the Aeon themselves. The architects, under the protection of Qlipoth, have continued to lead this city forward, repelling all manner of disasters. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
The Supreme Guardian?
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations, sheltering the people from harm. The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand.
Cocolia.
Every major strategic decision is issued by her.
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
Pretty big.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cocolia. Please, have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers concise communication.
We're gonna see her right now? Can I at least find a place to freshen up first?
Can I tag along? You look fine. Is there any etiquette we need to observe? Can I tag along?
Let's not waste time. No one will notice.
I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Cocolia will be aware of your arrival. Come with me.
Jeez, Dunham. So inconsiderate.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice.
Brunya.
How can you...
Now she has 3.
You may leave, Branya. Visitors have arrived.
Yes, Mother.
Not Matushka.
Madam Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Gepard. You may leave.
I think it's showing me that that brooch
Welcome,
on purpose.
Visitors from beyond the eternal freeze.
It looks sort of
Perhaps
familiar.
I should say, from beyond the sky. No? I am Cocolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come.
So you don't doubt our identity? So you believe we came from beyond the sky?
Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself? No, I do not doubt it. I can see that you are not from this world. The architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended or the Legion invaded, this world was once prosperous beyond measure. An Aeon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of Qlipoth, the Amber Lord. Under their attentive gaze, we built the city walls.
Yes.
So do not be surprised. For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your existence. Tell me why you have come.
We want to help you. We've come to trailblaze this planet.
Do you think anyone's gonna know what you're talking about?
We came here for something known as a Stellaron.
A Stellaron.
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds.
From the blue.
Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets we visited have suffered their effects.
I believe the blue is Herta's planet. Herta's home planet, I mean. It's the planet that the space station was on.
You mentioned
Looks like just
invasion
ocean.
by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the Eternal Freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion began to occur. Correct?
Correct.
The Stellarons were cast by the Aeon of Destruction. The Eternal Freeze is a product of the Stellaron. Fragmentums are a product of the Stellaron.
Which is why the Antimatter Legion and Stellarons often show up together. Worlds seeded with Stellarons give birth to Fragmentums. As for the eternal freeze, it must have been a product of the Stellaron, unique to the environment of your world. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants,
Not
lending
nice.
a helping hand to any world affected by a Stellaron.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak of, some of which prove vexatious to us even today.
What happened to her
But why
arm?
should you care?
Her hand is covered in blue shit. I don't know if that's like a glove that's, just torn apart.
Even if this Stellaron you speak of
Oh
did
no, it
bring
looks like
about disaster,
rocks.
I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths to help a world unrelated to them,
Is she getting
unless they
petrified?
had something to gain.
Madam, do you have Elazar? Or, Eternal Freeze Elazar?
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the Stellaron, we cannot leave this planet.
Please let us help you. Please help us locate the Stellaron.
If we can get rid of it, your world will be safer too.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
We have the relevant means.
Yeah, I'll just put it inside
Very
myself.
well. I believe you. If our present
fit
situation
two,
is
right?
truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. I am willing to assist you in any way possible to help you locate the Stellaron. It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel.
My God.
Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, I will dispatch someone to escort you here, and we can discuss this urgent matter in greater detail.
From this angle, Coca-Cola looking thick. Thank you, Supreme Guardian. We'd like to take a look around. Spill around town.
But of course, you are Belobog's honored guests and have the highest privileges afforded to you. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please excuse me for not escorting you further.
Okay. Now you can't tell from this angle, but... Wait a minute. Wait, what? What was that? Oh my God. Wait, what's that noise?
Of course, I understand. Do not worry. I have a way.
Who are you talking to?
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
She's an impressive figure. Yes, indeed she is. She's damn thick.
She's the big shot. Definitely got that Queen of the Castle vibe going on. Oh, so cool.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Belobog.
Wait. Can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum.
We're on a guest.
I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark.
What's it
And
supposed
if
to be?
you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. The artist is... You'll see. Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please
Goethe.
avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion recently, so it's been sealed off.
Look at the little cars.
So the corrosion is inside the city.
Well,
a
everything
grave
loaded in
situation.
slowly.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I
Oh,
must
so
leave
that's
now.
the front line.
I hope all goes well for you.
Okay. All right. Let's go Noisy citizen.
Say, the officer that you were speaking to, was that Japard Landau?
Indeed it was. That's right. What do you make of him?
What do I make of him? Why, he's a captain of the Silvermane Guards. Not to mention of noble birth.
Textures on this.
He's a Landau. If I could just find a way to tell him about my situation, I'm sure he'd help me. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Just look at the textures of
I
a
already
weapon.
missed my chance. Back to the queue, I guess.
Yeah, damn straight. Alright, aggressive.
Hey, you got a problem? If you want a petition, then start queuing. Don't even think about pushing in.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about it. Damn it.
What am I gonna do? Only the Madam Guardian can help me.
Sheila Jean.
This queue isn't moving. How long are we going to be here?
No one's stopping you from just going in. Correct. Belobog Academy midterm exam paper. Class 2, Year 6. Name, locate on Lothan. Grades 35. 35. Fill in the blanks. In order to get to not damage the geomer lamps in the city, one needs to pay attention to prevent brains from short-circuiting. Wait, what? Particles such as rock, salt, and yellow sugar all have geometric forms. People call such shapes food. What? You mean crystals? Gotcha. I did say don't leave any gaps in the fill in the blank section, but not for you to do brain twisters in it. We can use the distance and size of Belobog Academy's teaching building to determine its location in the city. What? Rust is produced when metals have low reactions with oxygen in the air. What? Not wrong, I guess. Frost weaves salmon. Now salmon will swim to a place with suitable temperature to pass the winter when the water starts to cool. This way of passing the winter is called travel. Dude, multiple choice questions. When observing an aroma ether grass, the correct order is C. A. From the outside to the inside. B. From the inside to the outside. C. From top to bottom. And D. From bottom to top. I don't fucking know. The fruiting process of red sunsets is C. A. Flowering, pollination, fruit. B. Flowering, fruit, pollination. C. Pollination, flowering, fruit. Yeah, C. 8. The tip of Olm's toes can suck onto surfaces and are useful for crawling in caves. These structures are called A. Suction pads. B. Grappling hooks. C. Paws. D. Horizontal pleats. Gotcha. They aren't cats. Olm's toes. It will be suction pads, not paws. 9. The mouth parts of adult funeral worms are A. Needle formed. B. Proboscis formed. C. Chewing mandibles. D. Siphon formed. C. Chewing mandibles. Gotcha. Nothing. I did say to pick C if you don't know the answer. At least you listen to that. That's commendable. But can you actually have a look at the question? It's needle formed, isn't it? Chewing mandibles? 10. Which of the following items is soluble in water? C. Did it pick C for everything? It did. C. Geomera rock salt jam honey. 3. True false questions. 11. Touching the city walls feels colder than touching a tree because the walls have a lower temperature than the tree. guess, yes. I mean, the wall is made out of metal especially, yeah. 12. The tri-toothed beast from the Middle Ages became extinct because it could not adapt to lower temperatures and reduced food shortages. True. It's just all true, isn't it? 13. Geomara is formed after the corpses of ancient animals were transformed within tectonic plates after a few billion years. 14. People feel hot next to Geomara because of heat conduction. 15. When the mad moles feed underground, they mostly use incisors to cut, canines to tear, and molars to grind food. 16. The way to chop candied mushrooms and soothing mushrooms in half is a vertical cut. True. 17. Rainbow leaf's transpiration effect can reduce the temperature of its leaf surface and protect the plant from being hurt by heat. 18. When we see growth rings on tree stumps out in the wilds, we can identify the wider part of the rings as the north. 19. Corrosive ore moss can use the soft light from chemical reactions to survive in lightless caves. 20. Using eyesight, touch blade cuts, and dropping liquid, one can discern the type of mines. 21. Using levers can save effort and change the direction of the force. 22. Animals that can live in water and on land are called amphibians. Gotcha. Even if you just do it for show, can you write some false answers to show that you're actually thinking and comfort your poor teacher? Trash lore. We're here. A trash can. Not remarkable in any way. Well, you'll see about that. You've been staring at it for a while. But it's just an ordinary trash can. What do you want to do? You tried to hold back the urge to open it. As you continue staring at the trash cans, they seem to turn before your very eyes. The edges are no longer rusty, and the dents are smoothed over. From under the lid comes a faint golden glow, sweet and alluring. For a moment, the trash can turns into treasure chests. And it's happening again. You take a deep breath and open the lid. It's empty. Wait! You reach deeper into the trash can. There's a piece of iron scrap at the bottom. Your hard work paid off. You finally found the treasure. You look back at your companions and see their complicated expressions. You don't need to explain. I get it. That urge is too great for you to resist. There's no turning back once you've walked down this path. What, you been through it before? Items obtained. Trash can. Avatar obtained from completing 5 hidden missions in Eurolo 6. Guys who can laugh at themselves usually have plenty of friends. Who are you cursing out? Scraps of paper are scattered all over the black garbage bags. They've been torn so evenly that you begin to wonder whether this world may have discovered paper shredding technology. Now piece them back together. Huh? You're gonna piece them all back together? After who knows how long, you finally complete your great undertaking. Countless paper scraps have become a wrinkled piece of paper. There was a letter from one citizen to another. But the radical content runs counter to standard notions of human hierarchy. The content is so scary that the letter disintegrates and drifts away on the wind as you finish reading it, never to be restored again. Oh, it's over. Light's gone. You haven't missed anything. Nothing worth looking at in this trash can. You gave me a whole city. Heater. You approach this small device and feel a slight warmth emanating. The little heater stands alone, resisting nature's biting winds with its faint power.
how come you're closed every day?
I'm gonna go shopping then. Oh, mailbox. It's a red mailbox. Seems like the mailman just finished with it. It stands on the street all alone. Or does it? Small mailboxes connect to districts of Belobog. I guess it does. How's the shininess is gone. Oh, let's check up. No. I was about to say let's check only upper level, but upper level's pretty huge, so. Vending machine! The machine rumbles. What's this? Comfort food. Trick snack. Oh. Simple first aid device. Oh. What is this for? Camo paint? Upon use, immediately heals one selected down character for 5% of their max HP. That's interesting, although I'm not sure if that's actually useful. I don't think you can cook, so you have to buy him. Oh, very nice. Oh my god, it's a child! These... I think these children are actually smaller than the smallest child we have in Genshin. You're actual children! Oh, chest. Don't mind me, sir. Just taking this basic treasure. Oh, very nice. Blockade line. Still main guard is keeping watch on the downhill road. Stares at you coldly, conveying a silent order to go away. Seems unhappy at your arrival. Apparently he didn't welcome your approach. For some reason a sweet female voice pops into your head. How about we explore this area ahead of us later?
How about... How about...
I can't really do it.
To be told, how about we explore this place later?
So many guys keeping watch on the road, has stand here all day, must be bored to death. Not to mention that's really bad for your knees. And still main guard is standing still like a statue. Can't help wondering whether the deployment here isn't a result of an argument with someone further up in the chain of command. To begin to fill in the life of this still main guard to yourself, your graduation, deployments, meritus, notorious contributions, youthful brilliance, and how they offended some loser who got demoted, thrown out in the cold. Wait, is that definitely a person? Don't tell me. It's a statue. Oh, for the love of... Looks like it really is a statue. As you approach, you see a light flicker in the guard's eyes. Phew, still a person. So many guys keeping watch on the downhill road. Holy. Oh. Heater. Alright. Collect. Tale of the Winterlands, Chapter 2, Frozen City 1. Continuation. Artem was rescued by an unknown man and his daughter, and later woke up in a small medical facility. What he saw was a strange world unlike Belobog. Everything here was made from rainwater. The residents here lived in harmony with the wind and the snow. Artem was amazed by the wondrous sights built from special materials. As the flow of time continued, Artem found himself lying in a medical facility. However, this medical facility had nothing in common with Belobog's architect's Charis Hospital. Okay, there's a hospital called Charis. No hospital in Belobog would have beds made of crystals. It wasn't until Artem noticed that the IV drip attached to his arm that he realized he was being treated. There was drumming in his ears. His eyes were only able to make out the blurred, burning lights around him. Apparently his motor skills haven't returned. What's for sure is that he had almost crossed over to the other side. The first person he met after being discharged from the hospital was the girl that helped him in his dreams. Congratulations on your recovery. Thank you. Could you tell me where... Who are you? I should probably introduce myself first. No, wait. Artem was filled with questions. His words became jumbled. and was unable to form a complete sentence. My name is Anna. I'm Artem. Unlike the first time they met, Anna didn't tie her hair. The light shone through her long, flaxen hair with translucent edges. Like an angel, huh? The soft glow made her hair look as if it was delicately lifted. Her long eyelashes and calming eyes matched her thin face perfectly. In the past, Artem tried to avoid observing a woman's facial features for too long. With Anna, however, he couldn't stop until both of their faces were flushed with embarrassment. Perhaps it had something to do with his life having been saved, but Artem felt something he had never felt before. Just as Artem had predicted, he was not in Belobog. It was a city that had been built in the blizzard. People called it the Frozen City. Different from Belobog, the Frozen City's forebears used the old world technology to survive in the blizzard and preserve the spark of the old world civilization. Artem was in the happiest phase of a culture shock. Everything was brand new to him, like in one of his countless dreams, in which the technologies of the past, lying dormant in the museum, came back to life. Or come back to life. Accompanied by Anna, this city gradually unfolded before Artem. They should have also injected an Edelweiss into your body during their surgery. Edelweiss? What is an Edelweiss? How should I put it? It's like a small machine. Machine? I thought machines were big things with chains, gears, valves, and steam. They can be injected into the body? I don't understand the principle very well. I just know all residents of Frozen City are injected with Edelweiss at birth. We do not fear the cold because of it. When I was little, the explorers told me that outsiders wear heavy clothes to stay warm. It wasn't until I saw you that I realized it was true. So in the eyes of the local population, such warm clothes must be quite an unusual view. Right. Speaking of which, are there other cities in this world besides Frozen City? But of course, the world is a big place. Anna suddenly stopped in her tracks, and Artem followed suit. In the clearing in front of them, a group of uniformed men gathered around a cannon, which was pointed at the sky, as if ready to fire, only waiting for someone to light the fuse. Are they planning to shoot their cannon at the building across from here? Anna couldn't help but laugh at his genuine question. She wasn't used to guiding outsiders. You're not wrong, but they're planning to construct a new building here. Construct a new building? Yes, but since it hasn't taken shape yet, I don't know what it will be. The cannon fired into the sky and thick clouds began to form above the clearing. Moments later, the water Anna called rain fell from the sky. Rainwater was a rare term that Artem only read about in the museum archives. He had never witnessed it before. It was a common weather condition in the old world. Only snow would fall from skies in Belobog. It wasn't until this moment that Artem understood that the cold snowflakes at home could fall in such a gentle way. The rainwater didn't disperse as it fell on the open ground. Instead, it quickly solidified into a concrete shape, as if sculpted by invisible hands. As the rain continued to fall, the outline of the building became clearer. The style was much different from those in Belobog. A building tens of meters high was completed before Artem's eyes in a matter of minutes, like a miracle. Anna was no longer surprised by the shock in Artem's eyes. She explained that all buildings in Frozen City were created from the miracle rainwater. If the weather monitor cloud ship detected an incoming blizzard, these buildings would be converted into water on command, then transformed into new buildings as the people of Frozen City migrated to a more hospitable area. Unique blueprints were traded among residents. Strange buildings arose every day. There was nothing more natural to the locals than that. Okay, that's very cool actually. I like it. I like it. So many moving parts. Outlying snow plains. Alright, I'm moving. That's the way to get out of the city. Oh, Lila. Hello, Lila. Oh, theatrical poster. see this one. Damn it!
You look special.
What's that supposed to mean?
Do you mean I'm very pretty? Well, besides the hair, you appear to be normal. But the way you dress isn't the norm around here. Those patterns are rarely seen, and there's no trace of petroleum jelly in those clean fingers and face of yours. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. My name is Lila. I'm a writer for the Voyager. And also a zoologist. Ah yes, I've been rambling on. You probably haven't read the Underground Encyclopedia of Zoology, right? These interesting books on zoological science can't be found on the market, so here, take these 2 books. Read them when you have the time. I want to ask, what creature are there in Belobog? Cats, dogs, there are wolves and birds in the wild. That's about it. You'll have to check out the museum's specimens to see what other kinds of animals there were in the past. I heard that hundreds of years ago, Belobog had domesticated bears, and dire wolves roamed the wild. They're no longer around though. But I believe there are other animals out there that survived the eternal freeze. I just have no way to prove it. Now I have no choice but to study humans. Did you know that humans in Belobog have at least 3 different origins? But you don't seem to belong to any one of them. That's why I was so surprised back then. You're right. I'm an alien. Ooh. I must have been researching too much. Ever since I got my hands on that book, my head's been in the clouds. What book? This Underground Encyclopedia of Zoology was apparently brought back from the underground by a Silverman guard. It talks about a lot of strange creatures. Ever since I finished the book, I couldn't stop thinking about how these animals must look like. I really want to know more about these crystalline lizards, geomeral olms, funeral worms. I want to know what they eat, how they reproduce, everything. Why don't you go look for them? I've been outside the city a few times for journalism, but there wasn't enough spare time to do ecological research then. But recently I met a benefactor who was willing to finance my expedition as long as his requirements are met. He's even willing to take care of the expedition permits and formalities as well. I'm already making preparations for the expedition. That's all questions I have. You see any rare species in the future? Remember to tell me about them. Oh, there we go. Part 1, Crystalline Lizard. In old legends, crystalline lizards were thought to be soldiers of Mine Mama. Mine Mama? Crystalline lizard is a cold-blooded reptile found in underground mines. As it matures into adulthood, their leathery scales will produce crystalloid, which will vary in color, depending on the region, temperature, and health of the lizard. Experts have pointed out that crystalline lizards expel geomarrow and other minerals from their salt glands through the osmotic pressure in the body. Their crystalloid is a byproduct of regulating the osmotic balance of body fluids. The randomness of the crystalloid color has sparked a wave of collectors who are willing to pay exorbitant prices for wild crystalline lizards with a rare color. This has caused an ecological imbalance in the mines. In the past, many pest outbreaks have been tied to the decline of the crystalline lizard population. In response, Belobog has prohibited the hunting of wild crystalline lizards. The alkaloids in the body fluid of the crystalline lizard are often used in pharmaceutics. This body fluid is dissolved in water and made into a spray. When the spray is applied to a patient, the droplets reach the pulmonary alveoli via the upper respiratory tract and are shown to drive out mineral dust in the lung via the bronchi, preventing the dust from entering the interstitial lung and lymph nodes. Researchers, however, do not understand fully how this process works. Thus, it is common for underworld doctors to breed crystalline lizards in captivity, but they don't have any value to the collectors. Oh, they won't. I don't think they'll have a special color, that's all. When you breed in captivity, Geomera Olm. This amphibian survives solely on pure energy. Geomera Olm is an amphibian that burrows near underground water sources. With white and pink feathery scales, its highly developed hearing and smell make up for its degraded vision. It's able to survive both on land and in water. According to the Geomera Development Group, populations of Geomera Olm were always found near large mines. For reasons unknown, people assume that these olms feed on Geomera, hence the name. Biologists have pointed out that Geomera olms live in an environment lacking in food. This severe environment has caused them to evolve into organisms with superior metabolism and antioxidant capacity. They are capable of surviving without food for up to 10 years. 10 years? Due to their slow metabolism and limited movement. Are they sloths? Are they, water sloths? However, it is scientifically reasonable to assume that they could survive more than 15 years without feeding. Some experts believe that it is more likely that their feeding behaviors are hard to observe, rather than draw the conclusion that they feed on Geomera. The Geomera olms, by nature, are afraid of and reside away from the humans in darker and more moist areas. The Geomera olms do not pose a threat to humans. Funeral worm. When it's time to bury a corpse, these worms never pass up the opportunity for a feast. Funeral worms are a subspecies of Coleoptera. Coleoptera. Commonly found in underground caves. They range in lengths of up to 3.5 centimeters, with an average length of 1.2 centimeters. They are usually black and orange in appearance. Their flat, soft bodies allow them to crawl under animal carcasses. After discovering a potential animal carcass, they gather in swarms around the body. They spend a great deal of time confirming that the animal is dead before they dig the ground beneath it to decompose it. Funeral worms observing a dead animal is similar to attending a funeral, hence the name. Some biologists have suggested their unique habits may be related to creatures who barely move, like the Geomera olm. If they misjudge prey, they might become prey themselves. Funeral worms are one of the most important parts of underground ecology, breaking down carcasses and feces of a wide range of animals. They are also commonly found in the cemeteries and bat caves. Alright. Theatrical poster. The Anton family went to the suburbs for a picnic, but the strange Anton family go for a kingdom once for the ownership of the treasure returned to its previous piece. Yeah, it is the problem I have. It's too fast. The flavor text. They're advertising press a historical drama once upon a snow-sieged country. Yeah, that's the only problem I see with the game. Oh, more trash can. More mailbox. I don't know if I should, but I probably should. Alright, I need to wet my whistle. I'll be right back. Alright. Who's ready to read the mail? Event reward. Alright, whatever. Let's no. 33. Oh, I only got one. Shit. Alright, trash can. 2 trash cans. 1 for recycling dry garbage. 1 for recycling wet garbage. Wait, what?
So, where would you throw a coconut husk?
Dry garbage. Correct. Coconut shell doesn't rot, and it's not toxic. You can't recycle it either, so it belongs to the dry garbage. You immerse yourself in the joys of sorting garbage. You haven't missed anything. Alright, mailbox. A red mailbox with a corner of a white letter sticking up. This letter is unfortunately stuck. Well, let's take it out. You carefully nip the letter out with your fingers. The envelope includes the following. Dear kind-hearted soul, can you please buy me a stamp and post this for me? 1,000 thanks. You open the letter. There's a short message on the edge of some newspaper. Sister, please send me 50 shield ASAP. Love from your dear brother. Misdelivered letter. An envelope found in Belobog. This envelope reads, Dear kind soul, can you buy me a stamp and post this for me? Maybe someone in the overworld can help you with this unsent letter. Alright. Mail sent to the border wall, delivered last, it will take around 2 days. Looking at this phone booth, you feel like you could transform into a superhero. Wait, what? Superhero? It's a phone booth. People use it to contact friends from afar. Stand next to the phone booth, start thinking about the fantasy which shows you used to watch. You can't help but wondering how ripping your shirt off with a phone booth in a phone booth would feel. Oh, Superman. That's what they're getting at. Alright, let's look at our shields. Mythos knots. To make the divine revelations of the mythos even more mysterious, the history fictionologists whipped up something known as mythos knots that contain a blend of rumors, secrets, legends, and myths. Historians would then blend such misinformation into what was supposed to be certain and rigid historical facts, with the aim to bring about a future of uncertainty for the universe. According to the history fictionologists, the course of history is limited by the narrative drive in the minds of its observers. If something can be done to mix myths into facts, the universe will be covered in the mist of uncertainty, allowing it to escape the calamity that is doomed to happen. Scammers trying to predict the future themselves, but prophets resort to higher powers. Phase flame. Pretty sure we know about it. Yeah, this is spider, a circle. God dang it. Alright, virtual particle, mechanical parts, essential components. Without them, nothing can be made. The same parts Screwlum can make entire planets and create cyborgs. You can only make me a watch that runs 7 seconds late every day. 7 seconds is good enough. Just a hair later than the clocks they use in observatories. What? I have trash? Cosmic fried rice. All the chefs will tell you that fried rice is smaller than what it appears on the surface. Does that have MSG in it? Alright, trash. Upon use, immediately it causes a single ally to lose HP equal to 15% of their max HP. Worthless trash. Better carry some with you. Some say that in the deep retreat of the galaxy, an invisible portal will open to those carrying a piece of junk. Ah, I guess I should keep it. Okay, this new shields. 50 shields, world currency. The official currency circulating in Belobog can be used to purchase goods in special stores. After a long era of blockades, the overworld and underworld denizens of Belobog have developed vastly different standards for currency. The current exchange rate of shield to credits is now 1 to 50. Speaking of, why are credits still an official currency of Belobog? It seems people have already forgotten the answer to this question. How would they be able to use it? There is a leisurely elegance to trash cans, which exudes commanding confidence. It may have something to do with the letter fragment in its possession. Letter fragment? A letter pieced together. This is the content of a letter that was pieced back together. Miss Leela. Who says it? Doesn't know. I hope you will keep this letter safe. Maybe it will lift the curtains of a nice story on everybody's lips. The month that we have been working together was far too short. The first thing I noticed about you was your beauty. You are more beautiful than most other women, but not quite as beautiful as my first love. But that's not important. Your real charm is your down-to-earth work attitude, which is the quality of a woman in Belobog should have in this new era. The earnest way in which you prepared for interview articles is charming. I was captivated by your clear organization and thoughtful questions. If I were conducting the interview, I would have been more thorough, especially with the improvisation and humor. In the future, feel free to communicate with me and I'd be more than happy to give you constructive feedback, making your work easier. I heard your magazine, Voyager, is a young media company only recently established. Plenty of challenges await in the future. An unwed woman like yourself would surely need an outstanding partner to face those challenges together. Allow me to reintroduce myself. For the 3 consecutive years, I've been voted as the backbone of the magazine Crystal Daily. Many colleagues call me the one who is most daring to speak out. Of course, in our line of work, that is a good quality to have. In my spare time, I participate in various sports. I'm exceptionally good at long-distance running and have won many rewards for the suburban snow cross-country. I think you'll find that there aren't many men like me. However, if you do like me, please don't become too attached. Fate guides our love, and we must do our utmost for Belobog. What kind of love would require us to sacrifice our job? What kind of love? Love would have us be filled with guilt and shame. Please respond within 7 days of reading this letter. Otherwise, I'll be too busy to... The rest of the torn letter is missing. Yep, I would have torn it when he mentioned his first love. You're more beautiful than most other women, but not quite as beautiful as my first love. I would have torn it there. Great place to hide something in. Like monsieur. Bench. Your heart must be as cold as the benches in Belobog. Port Cascade, written in Belobog during winter. Bench is ergonomic in design, but the placement doesn't make the environment into consideration. Your heart must be as cold as the benches. Benches are ergonomic. Empty benches look lonely on the busy street. Well, it's not really that busy here. Hey, Celine, Dion. La 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 la. Sorry, I didn't notice there were people around me. I'm not disturbing you, am I? You have a great voice. I wasn't bothered at all. Okay, I shall continue warming up my voice. Oh no, the play isn't open to the public yet. I'd better not spoil it. I am so forgetful. Anyway,
The play is still in rehearsal. I'm the leading actress's voice. If you like the song, we can meet again in the theater. I'd like to know more about Tamila. You are as curious as a child, but I don't have much to offer. Although Tamila's voice is a bit deep, her acting and singing skills are not much of a problem. She's got a lot of fans. It's just that she seems to be unhappy with me, which I'm a little confused about. Why is she unhappy with you? I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But during the rehearsals recently, I felt that Tamila didn't want to lip sync. Also, I shouldn't say this, but I don't feel comfortable with Tamila's recent public criticism of the lyrics. Although the songs she criticized were for her character, I was responsible for the voiceover. It just feels like she was aiming that at me. Have I done something to get on her bad side? Musicals need voiceovers? Then why is she considered the mainstay of the theater? Shh, don't say that. Tamila's performance skills are top-notch and the audience loves her. It's just that the director said that Tamila's voice isn't catchy and girly enough, so he invited me to do the singing. This is my private affair. Please don't be bothered by it. Why don't you perform on stage yourself? I've been thinking about that lately. I want to set foot on a new path. I've loved singing since I was a little girl. I could sing all day long, no matter what the song is. Did anything happen between the two of you? I don't think so. We teamed up a few times and it always went well. As for the outside of the theater, well, Tamila is a star after all, so I really don't have much contact with her. I don't know what she could be mad about. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. It's probably just because we have different perspectives. Maybe she is jealous of your voice. Shh, don't speak so rashly. Tamila's voice is deep, but I think it's very touching, especially when she's singing lyrical type songs. For example, the contralto in Back to the Night is something that's beyond me. I saw the tears in your eyes tonight, and will you still love me after dawn? Tamila is a natural beauty, and she has a great stage presence. I'm sure she isn't jealous of me. Let's not think too negatively about people. That's good. Keep it that way. Don't let it bother you too much. Once Upon a Snow Siege Country. This the theater. Opening date January 11th. Soon. 22 West Alisa Avenue, Administrative District, the Golden Theater. A magnificent new year offering from the Golden Theater Operatic Division. Once upon a snow siege country. The new Supreme Guardian was checking historical records in the Klipoth Fort on a snowy night. The history of the architects constructing Belobog was passed down in every generation. However, on that night, these stories leapt off the page before the new Supreme Guardian to recount past tales. They recounted the resolve when the city was first founded, the unexpected wars, and the confusion and anxiety not recorded in history. Their happiness and troubles were all displayed on this snowy night. Goliard's Award for Best Opera Director, Figaro, the latest work, 3 years in the making. Goliard's Awards for Best Opera Conductor, Carolla, a farewell piece from the sincere conductor. Goliard's Award for Best Opera Orchestra. The Belobog Philharmonic promises a grand performance. Goliard Award for Best Female Opera Singer, Sarah in the leading role. Producer, Michelle. Casting Director, Rebecca. Composer, Andrew. Sound Director, Sabrina. Artistic Director, Janet. Choreographer, Xavier. Choir, The Small Choir. Costume Design, Brandon. Set Designer, Verdi. Lighting, Marina. Public Relationships, Barbara. Barbara?
Cast: Alyssa Rand as Sarah, Svetlana as Fiona. Now Sarah as Alyssa Rand, Fiona as Svetlana, Annie as Alexandra, Therese as Fainka, Nicholas as Mikhail, Carol as Katarina, Abby as New Supreme Guardian, Kristen as Architect Doreen, Weber as Halls Goethe, Lemming as Laszlo Landau. Landau again. Concert program opening. Stories behind the pages. New Supreme Guardian. I wonder if they'll have like a little mini play like this. I think they actually have a script already, right? Stories behind the pages. New Supreme Guardian. Act 1. The Guardians. Alyssa Rand, Svetlana, Alexandra, Fainka, Mikhail, Katarina. Beside the walls of Belobog. Alyssa Rand, Architect Doreen. The Song of No Fear. Halls, Goethe, Laszlo Landau. Act 2. Aria for the Supreme Guardian. Svetlana. Cheers of the Students. Alexandra. Good Food, Good Wine, and Good Grains. Fainka. Act 3. Quiet Belobog. Mikhail. Fortification March Suite. Architect Doreen, the choir. The Reforges Duet. Katerina, Architect Doreen. Act 4. The power of preservation takes root in me. Alyssa Rand, New Supreme Guardian. This is the destined path for Guardians. Alexandra. Fainka, Mikhail, Katerina, New Supreme Guardian. One recommendation. Alyssa Rand, Svetlana, Alexandra, Fainka, Mikhail, Katerina. Why does the New Supreme Guardian not have a name? Oh, well, whatever. Hello. Oh. Okay, how many people are leaving shit? Page 1 opens April 8th. Oh, Golden Theatre, 22 West, yeah. Adapted from the most popular fairy tale in Belobog for 30 years, Leisha and Mrs. Trude. The beautiful girl Leisha asks for a fire from the aloof witch, Mrs. Trude, to warm her poor family. On the way to the old witch's place, Leisha met 3 knights. The witch referred to the knights as my dawn, my sun, and my evening. Mrs. Trude wanted Leisha to complete 3 adventures impossible for normal people. With the help of the 3 knights, how would Leisha complete the witch's difficult quest? Goliard's Awards nominee for Best Musical of the Year. The annual Belobog Weeklies, Young Adults Choice. University of Belobog's Charles Psychologist, Sarah professionally recommends. A happy piece of work that can be enjoyed by the whole family. Producer Jessica, Director Kyle, Technical Director Bella, Music Director Claude, Artistic Director Dake, Choreographer Xavier again, Orchestral Soloist Sarah, Sound Design Bernard, Set Design Peter, Lighting Fane, Theater Manager Charlie, Winnie as Leisha, Beatrice as Mrs. Trude, Gordon as the Dawn Knight, Isaac as the Sun Knight, Jason as the Evening Knight, Constance as the female farmer, Leisha's aunt, Matthew as male farmer, Leisha's uncle, Kristen as Diana the Cursed Squirrel, Raymond as Don the Greedy Merchant, Elsa as Dorothy the Happy Fox. Program: The Sound of the Farm, Leisha, female farmer, male farmer. The First Fire, Leisha, Mrs. Trude. Quiet Dawn, Leisha, Dawn Knight. My Son, Leisha, Sun Knight. Dangerous Night, Mrs. Trude, Evening Knight. Dangerous Monsters, Mrs. Trude, Diana, Dorothy. Tell Me Who Is the Prey, Mrs. Trude, Dawn. 3 Puzzles, Leisha, Mrs. Trude. What You Don't Know About Love, Leisha, Sun Knight. Who Ate the Night, Leisha, Evening Knight, Dawn Knight. If You Can Be Happy, Leisha, Diana, Dorothy. End of the story. Leisha, female farmer, male farmer. Let the past become wind, Leisha, Mrs. Trude. I really do hope that they come out with these on these times. Might be very cool indeed. Oh, what's this? It kind of look like scripts. Time change notice for oratorio rehearsal. Time change notice for oratorio rehearsal to all members of the Goliath's chorus. The rehearsal for next Tuesday has been rescheduled due to the Golden Theatre heating device maintenance. The adjustment details are as follows. The chorus rehearsal, originally scheduled to start at 9:30 on Tuesday, has been changed to 1:30 due to maintenance. Lunch will not be provided for this rehearsal. The orchestra will not participate in this rehearsal because all instruments have been moved for maintenance. Please wait for further notices. Due to soprano Tatiana's accidental injury and hospitalization, soprano Celine will be taking her parts. Oh, Celine! In her parts in the play. As the date for the official performance draws near, rehearsal time will be extended by 3 to 4 hours. The theatre has changed for transportation to ensure all members reach home safely. For those that live far from the theatre, you may apply for accommodations at the Goethe Hotel. Please inform each other. Make sure everyone has read the notice and make the proper arrangements accordingly. November 22. 699 AF. After frost? 700 years. Is this day right now 22nd of November? Possibly. Nervous man. A quiet and foreboding wrought iron fence blocks the way. Quiet isn't the right word to describe it, because at this moment, you seem to hear faint muttering. Venture no closer, no closer, the iron gate seems to say. Then again, the voice could have come from the nervous man behind the gate. You approach him to ask why on earth he is playing ventriloquist for the gate. Venture no closer to me.
Might I ask why you're talking to yourself? Belobog's iron gate can talk?
Are you asking me? I was simply too nervous to have noticed you. I'm truly sorry.
What are you nervous about? Are you on the lam? Am I that attractive then?
You're a funny one. It's the back alley. Have you not heard? Some ghastly goings-on have been happening in the back alley recently.
The back alley?
Are you not a resident of this neighborhood? The back alley is an alleyway found behind the theater. It's where we poor people live.
Ghostly goings-on?
I'm not sure about the details. I just know that they're among us, and they've gotten their hands on some of the residents.
You don't seem to be this polite with me. You don't have to be this polite with me.
Oh, thank goodness.
Why don't you leave the place then?
I'm pretty sure it's a fragment. It's all because of this gate. The neighbors and I wish to leave this place too, but we can't seem to get it open at all. All we can do is come out occasionally for some fresh air. It's getting late, and I have to return. It's just my luck. This blasted back alley. The man up ahead mutters some confusing words as his head shakes incessantly, before disappearing into the shadows of the theater.
What a strange man. I wonder if I'll run into him again.
Definitely.
Oh. A few tins labeled Belobog sausage.
Oh no. Oh no, don't you do it. Don't you do it. An unopened bottle of Jim Roger bread soda. Definitely do not do it. A copy of the Crystal Daily with Supreme Guardian Kokoli on the front page, surrounded by Silvermane guards, crumpled paper bowl. Definitely do not do it. Some withered flowers, whose thermal dome is broken. Thermal dome? To understand the city, go through its trash cans. Don't you dare waste it. Don't get close without courage. Tamila! Oh, I see. What's your problem then, Tamila? Huh? You got a problem with my girl Cecilia? Or Celine?
Don't leave me alone.
Take me with you. Her voice would be deeper, right?
Don't leave me alone. Take me with you.
I've been waiting for you to show me the ring.
Love is our destiny.
Say the word, baby.
Can I help you with something?
I'm just passing by. Don't mind me. Do you have a problem with your throat? Just got started by what sounded like things going through the sewer. And do you have a problem with your throat?
Yeah, I've been under the weather recently. Thanks for your concern.
Embers. There's even a luxury for some who pass a peaceful day before warm embers. It says to attract embers.
You look like a little strange. You're not some journalist from who knows where, are you? I don't have any exclusive insider information to reveal. But it doesn't matter either way. Tamila of the Golden Theater is always open to being interviewed. Is there a problem? As you can probably tell, my voice is rather low-pitched. The director is not very happy about that, so the theater hired a voice actress to assist me. She's impeccable indeed, but our too was professionally trained. Never missed a day of practice. Now I have to lip sync and act as if in a silent film. I can't help but think that maybe one day they'll get rid of me altogether. What do you think I should do?
You find a project that suits your voice better.
I'm afraid it's not that easy. You might not know this, but musical artists only look good on stage for a very limited period of time. Once their physiques change or their voice becomes coarse, they'll have to bid the stage farewell. They'll call it spending more time with the family, but everyone knows that's the end of their career. You'll have to challenge that. Even if the theatre agreed with me, the audience would not buy it. They have been quite honest in likes and dislikes. But you do have a point. People should be less judgmental. Work on your acting. That won't do. People come to musicals for the songs. How embarrassing would it be if a musical performer can't sing with their own voice? It's ridiculous. I'll be like thespians who can't remember their lines and need others to read out the script for them. Why not try acting in a play? Both are theatrical arts, true, but the skills they require are hardly transferable. Plus, musicals have always been my passion. I don't want to simply give up like this. I still want to give it a go. Need to find a way to get your voice assist fired. No, I want to keep my job fair and square. I have no interest in theatre politics. She is one of us after all. I hope she will see her dream come true on stage one day. Can't think of a better way out. No worries. Thanks for listening to me. I feel much better already. Please keep this conversation a secret.
No, we're going straight to her. There's Lean.
He said that my strings stirred his heart, and to that tune his flute played all through the night. I can feel something deep in the harmony. I know I'm still young, but I'm sure he's the one. La 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 la. Huh? Are you here for my singing again? That won't do. You need to enjoy the performance in the theatre. Or are you here for something else?
No more, Tamira.
You are as curious as a child, but I don't have much to offer. Although Tamila's voice is a bit deep, her acting and singing skills are not much of a problem. She's got a lot of fans. It's just that she seems to be unhappy with me, which I'm a little confused about.
Alright, whatever. Ooh, Would you look at this? Theatrical poster. Poster of a fairy tale play Leisha and Mrs. Trude. On the way to the old witch's house, Leisha meets 3 knights. The witch calls them my dawn, my sun, and my night. It's true to control anything in a vast universe. Even though you haven't seen this play before, you feel a sense of deja vu. Perhaps the same fairy tales being written by different playwrights from different worlds. Maybe. Poster for a fairy tale. Yeah, Genshin's all about the fairy tales. Can it go in? No? I would like to see a play. A disillusioned company employee meets his true thing and the opponent's synopsis. Stardust Rose seem to have finished the whole drama. The person who watched this holiday in Belobog with you 3 years ago, watched Stardust Rose with you this year. Look at that tagline and get lost in thought. Though Stardust Rose is full of piles, you know that no one is watching it for the plot. And dreamlike times are transient and fleeting, and spending it quietly in the theater is clearly the best choice. The romantic drama Stardust Rose. Treasure. I don't mind if I do. Have you never seen this play since a deja vu? Opening date February 21. Classic musical in production for 30 years. Beneath the White Cloak. An observed rumor passes through the room as an unexpected guest arrives at the noble's feast. She wears a mask chiseled out of ice and a cloak the color of hoarfrost, bringing horrid death everywhere she goes. The new theater manager tries hard to serve the nobles, and yet when an opera opens, a guest in white appears in box number 5 without an invitation. The century-old tale resurfaces in this grand gala. The longest-running show in the history of the Golden Theatre. A special 30-year commemorative performance with a brilliant, never-before-seen cast. Recipient of 37 Goliards Reward for Best Musical Goliards Awards for Best Direction in a Musical. Harold. Best Composer and Musical and Lifetime Awardee, Andrew. Best Actress, Leading Role, Sylvia, Sarah. Best Actor in a Leading Role, Lamming, Stephen. And more mysterious guest performances, presented by the Golden Theatre Musical Department. Main Director Harold, Composer Andrew, Producer Taylor, Charlie. Theatre Manager Larry. Yeah, whatever. These are all the titles. Variations on the Beneath the White Cloak theme. Prologue version. The theater opens. Theater story. A warning letter in box number 5. A kiss of farewell at night. Snow mask and white dress. She comes from a dream. Call my name, magnificent gala. The snow is about to begin. Uninvited guest. Revenge at the masquerade. Survival and a marriage proposal. She came without an invitation. I have no wish and sleepless night. So many plays. Ka-ding, ka-ding. What are you doing, childling? Here. Roadside Picnic program. Roadside Picnic. Anton's family was this November 5. Anton's family was having a simple suburban roadside picnic, but ended up bringing bizarre treasures to the Mole Kingdoms. A big pot that can feed an entire clan. A red flower that can eat everything, and a strange black slate that gives odd oracles. An amazing conflict broke out between the Mole Kingdoms because of these treasures, and when Anton's family left, the Mole Kingdoms that fought over the ownership of the treasures returned to peace. Amazing cast that exceeds your imagination. The legendary Belobog author. Marjorie's first cross-media production. The 5th Goliards Award for the Best Theatre Director. Martin. Best actor in a play, Alan. Best upcoming actor in a play, Ruby. Presents. Whatever. I just missed the best part? No, I did not. Hiya! Wait, what? You remember a punishment from the ancient world where judgment and loss of virtue should be put on a street lamp draped in black cloaks. In other words, street lamps make wonderful routes for birds, but in Belobog they stand all alone. Indeed. When night draws near, street lamps light up the way home. You're curious to know whether street lamps also rely on geomirror and give off warmth. Probably not. The metal pole on this lamp has already begun to crack. The marks on this lamp are clues to its history. This is a street lamp. Street lamps haven't been turned on yet. Alright, cycled. The inside of this trash can is as good as new. You've never seen a trash can this clean before. Yeah, there are Cyphosauri. In fact, you've never seen anything this clean before. This trash can is like the universe's very incarnation of purity. Maybe we're going too far. Stroke the trash can? Alright. You stretch your hand out and gently stroke the trash can. A soft, tender, smooth, unconstrained, and tactile sensation travels up your fingertips. You feel a great sense of satisfaction, like that of some fairy tale princess who's just woken up from a night's sleep on 9 mattresses stacked on top of each other. All concern, exhaustion, and sense of duty fly away. 9 mattresses? On top of each other? You luckily haven't fallen down. There's no doubt about it. This is the world's most beautiful trash can.
What's up? What's in there? What's with your expression?
Nothing. You decide to tell her. Don't get close without courage. Liquid courage. Oh, wait a minute. What's this?
Hey, who are you? No matter who you are, can you please just get out of the way? You've been stepping on the door to our base for far too long.
Angry choruses are heard coming from the sewers below.
What's that noise? The manhole cover can talk now?
What manhole cover? How rude. I'm Michelle. Get it?
Manhole cover has a name?
Do you even understand the words coming out of my mouth? You should thank the stars our base's entrance door is now being blocked by you. Otherwise I would be beating your rear with my nunchucks right about now. Oh wait. Nunchucks. Michelangelo, huh? Oh, I see. So, girl, can you please move your feet away from the door? As long as you're stepping on that door, the alarm is safe. Our base won't stop ringing, get it?
What if I... Fine, I'll do that. What if I just stay put? What can you do about it?
Ha! Fine, it's not that I can force you to do anything. But you better be prepared to stay put for a long time until I thoroughly run out of patience. Thankfully, I already brought a stack of sun cakes. Let's just see who is gonna outlast the other. Extra cheese, yummy. All that can be heard down the sewer is just munching sounds. Oh no. Oh no. No, I don't want it. I don't want to do this. What have you done, game? Oh, what am I playing? Nice. Well, I guess this is our life now. Alright, let's move. It would be funny if there's like a follow-up dialogue. Sakar, I win. I don't even remember Michelangelo's voice anymore. But that doesn't matter. The hell? Does it sound so damn crisp? Ever Summer Florist. Flower bed. You see a cyan sphere. Thick petals and leaves cover its stomach. Nothing special about it. See a tall but thin plant with columnar-shaped stems, the inside full of holes. A little flower shaped like the sun, featuring both red and yellow. You know, let's go in the florist. Wait, what? There we go.
I can't decide.
Florography manual attached to a bouquet. Each flower has its own unique story and language behind it, and different flowers are suitable for different recipients. Before sending flowers, you can refer to the following frequently used florography to cater to your specific needs. Okay, this will be useful, I'm sure. The Marquise. Florography, nobility, beauty, grace, completeness, affection, and great charm. Backstory. The Marquise is difficult to cultivate and rather expensive. Sound like it. In the past, there was a noble lady who squandered her family's fortune for this flower, and so came about its name. It is still loved by the upper class to this day. Recipients higher status upper class individuals.
I can't decide.
First snowfall. Florography, pure innocence, beautiful memories, and harkening back to times of innocence. Backstory. It is said that long ago, the first plume of each snow each year was called First Snow, and it brought good harvest and joy. To this day, most of the people of Belobog don't know the real story behind the first snow. However, the beautiful memories symbolized by the flower continue to be passed down generation after generation, just as how it resists the bitter coldness. Recipients to elderly and young children. Summer Shade Bamboo. Florography, independence, strength, unafraid of hardship, and great perseverance. Backstory. It is not technically a flower, but is still a great ornamental value. It is said that once upon a time, an artist used it as a musical instrument. And because of the sense of warmth invoked by its name, generations of great writers from Belobog have also come to favor it. Recipients, artists, people who like art. Bamboo? I have a feeling I need to know this. It seems to be pretty easy. Ball Peony. Florography, patience, the greatest of all achievements. A moment of eternity and undying love. Okay, this is all I need to remember. Ball Peony. Backstory. Ball Peony is a treasure among flowers. It blooms once a year for less than a month. When the flower blooms, its beauty is unparalleled, deserving enough of its high value. There is an unwritten tradition in Belobog. If lovers purpose in front of flowering ball peonies, their love will be everlasting. Recipients lovers. Solar flower. Florography, warmth, unity, optimism, and yearning for a bright future. Backstory. Even when it is in a dim environment, it will grow toward the direction of the sun, said to be Alyssa Rand's favorite flower. It has inspired countless people with its sunny traits and has always been considered a symbol of Belobog's warmth. Recipients, suitable for most people. The first choice for official and business occasions. Rainbow. Florography, simple beauty, and living in the moment. Backstory. It's said that before the eternal freeze, it was just an ordinary curbside flower. At present, it is still very common, but very few dislike its gorgeous colors. Cheap and suitable for everyone. Yeah, ball peony, all the way. For every occasion. Good dang it. Chapter 6, Lava Kingdom. Continuation. Artem and his friends arrived in the Lava Kingdom on the back of a molten insect. Sounds like one of those ants from Elden Ring. They were greeted with great warmth after hearing the kind speech of the president of the Lava Kingdom, Cannon. Development Committee, Barbicane, They realized that their arduous journey was nearing its end, but Anna wanted to quit and wished Artem could stay as well. Dalmir was confused, but he didn't dare ask any questions. There was a delicate feeling in the air between Artem and Anna by the second day of the celebration. Dalmir speculated that Artem saw the uplifted feelings of the festival as an opportunity and confessed his love for Anna, but was ultimately turned down. He had always believed the two would end up together.
Can't decide.
But reality has shown him how naive he was. If he had been launched from the cannons and seen more of the world, maybe he would have seen it coming. I brought you guys to the launching grounds here today to show you our pride, the volcano cannon. Dalmir was aware that the two were not in a good mood, but he thought it would be best not to ask. As I said before, the energy of the volcano is the energy of the planet itself. The core of the planet is always pushing towards the opposite direction of gravity, not sitting at the center of this planet. This enormous outward compression force shoots out the lava and other gases from beneath the ground. This is the power of the volcano. Artem and Anna looked upon the distant lava in the main volcano through the thick glass. Its characteristics were similar to ocean waves, rising and falling. On the other hand, it was like boiling water, with gases constantly pushing out of the magma and forming bubbles that soon bursted. The scorching temperatures heated the air unevenly and caused heat hazes to appear. Anyone could see that such an unstable burning and bright liquid could not be suppressed for much longer. Without realizing it, Artem was sweating all over. Instability, unpredictability, and too much power were all reasons that humans in the past could not harness this energy. However, our ancestors changed their mind during the Ice Age. Don't try to control it, set it free. Don't try to control it, set it free. You're right, Artem. We should just set this immense energy free, they said in unison, like one big fart. The two of them laughed. Dalmir had told many cheesy jokes like this during their journey. It wasn't until they were staring at the ready-to-erupt volcano that the foolish explanations came to life. It was unbelievable that they are standing so close to such outlandish descriptions. Artem feels like he's still in a dream. Anna laughed lightly as she walked behind them. The energy container at the top and the volcano accelerators over there. They're expensive to make, but they're all disposable. Dalmir suddenly stopped. He wasn't pleased with that expression. They've prepared their whole lives for the one battle, but it only takes one battle to prove everything. They aren't disposables. They're the ultimate romanticists. Romanticists? Artem felt as if something was stirring inside his chest, like restless magma. Hey, Shadow. Just woke up. What time is this? Artem felt as if something was stirring inside his chest like restless magma. As Dalmir's voice grew quieter, he could feel the vibrations of the mantle, all that immense energy to realize the once-in-a-lifetime romance. Look over there. Look over here. This is the cannonball we'll be riding in. It was a spherical cockpit, about 7 meters in diameter. You woke up at midnight? Yeah, but... midnight? With wide windows in front, there were countless precise instruments, levers and buttons inside. On the outside, there were a pair of thin wings that could open out. It didn't look like anything from the Lava Kingdom. Could it be? That's right. This is a cannonball created by the people from the old world. This is the only one in the whole world. The outside was covered with material that can withstand temperatures up to 5,000 degrees Celsius. Yeah, just a little bit. Telemetry communications, energy temperature control, and other precision equipment lined the walls of the interior. Artem had unearthed many Cold War relics to know immediately that this was the pinnacle of old world technology. Something that could take people to outer space for real. They're going to outer space? This cannonball is also a romanticist. Flying into outer space with no return, it will complete its mission during the journey, then float through the universe as a permanent fixture. Once again, Artem felt he was no longer on the ground. He was among the brilliant stars that filled the night sky. Anna looked at the man standing before her, knowing that his mind had already left this planet. She understood completely. Artem's heart had reached the heights of the firmament, and that she couldn't reach, no matter how hard she tried. It was far, far beyond the Satelladon. Far beyond the end of the universe. What the hell is Satelladon? And so she decided to leave quietly before dawn. Perhaps it would make him less miserable. But she still couldn't do it. Thank you, Anna. On the path before sunrise, she saw a clear silhouette. It was Artem, waiting for her. She couldn't leave quietly after all. I have been deeply in love with you ever since you saved my life. I've never seen such a tenacious, independent, and gentle woman like you. There were plenty of chances for me to tell you. I like you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. But I cannot stay with you. There's one thing I must do in life. But I cannot stay with you. If there's one thing that I must do in life, it is to go on adventures. Continuous adventures. I'm sorry. I think I'm also a romanticist. I'm willing to risk everything I have for the sake of adventure. I'm sorry. Oh, is he a trailblazer? With tears in her eyes, Anna knew. She knew the moment she embarked on this journey, it was the kind of man she fell in love with. Before her tears could fall, a warm hand wiped away her tears. It was Artem's hand, which she knew too well. I don't want you to shed so many tears for me, but I've already decided. I understand. I understand completely. I can only give you 3 things. Is it just him talking? God damn it. Artem took out his journal, which carefully recorded all his adventures and memories with Anna. The first is my past. Everything we experienced together was real. Artem placed the sword that the Frozen City Queen had given him in Anna's hands. The second is my future. This is my promise to the Queen. I wish to protect you forever. And the last is my present. I love you, Anna. He kissed her. They were so affectionate as if time had stopped at this moment and the future would not come. To be continued. Why can't she go? Hey, Vasca.
Artem, Delmir. One is frost, the other flame. They are both carefree and exploring the unknown world. They suffer many ups and downs, yet they are still by each other's side. Artem, such a gentleman. Hello? Who is Artem?
Well, I know who Artem is. You sell flowers?
Huh? Sorry, I got lost in thought.
Son.
Welcome. What can the florist Vasca do for you?
What about these?
These flowers come in a variety of colors and prices, but really they are all priceless. For example, this one named Sunshine is lovely. Its red and yellow colors make it look like the sun. Just looking at it makes you feel warm inside.
Yeah, let's get this camera angle. Without that guy.
It's a great choice for a gift or even to keep for yourself. What do you think? Or do you want to know more about other kinds of flowers?
You'll wake up to all day daylight. As in, you'll wake up like around 8 AM or 9 AM? The Marquis? The Marquis is our expensive flower. There's a grand story behind its name. Rumor has it that a noblewoman spent her entire family's fortune on one of these flowers. This was why I was given the name Marquis. To this day, it was beloved by high society. The first snow? The flower has 8 petals with white spots at each tip, just like snowflakes. A long time ago, the first snow of the year was called First Snow, symbolizing harvest and joy. Summer shade bamboo? It would be more appropriate to call it a plant rather than a flower. It's said that long ago artists would use its stalk with holes in it to create musical instruments, probably. Flute. Other ones, please. Sunshine? It's a sunshine. A red and yellow flower that looks like the sun. It's very lovely. Just looking at it makes you feel warm inside. Ball peony? It is a very expensive flower. It blooms only once a year for 1 month. But honestly, the price is completely worth that 1 month of bloom. Rainbow? Ah, this is our best-selling flower. It's colorful and gorgeous, and is offered at a great price. Thank you, I learned a lot today. Which means shit all. I already knew this. The land of the midnight sun. It will be daylight 24/7. You mean you'll never have nighttime? You'll wake up at midnight and think it's noon?
These ball peony blossoms are gorgeous.
For a few months. I don't know how I feel about that. I like my night times. How would you know when you need to go to sleep? Just when you feel tired? No, seriously, muck up your sleep schedule. I wonder if there's like an opposite to that. A land of I don't know, midnight night. Like it'll just be nighttime all the time. That'd be cool. Alright, let me in. Let me in. Oh no. Or maybe that's just that's just London. Trash can. An overwhelmingly fishy smell emanates from the trash can as you remove the lid. Instead of fish, you find only a fish-related flyer. Is this how synthesia works? Snapper Jam appetizer. This is an advertisement flyer from a diner that closed down. Snapper Jam appetizer, the legend of Snapper Jam appetizer. The eternal freeze was imminent and Belobog had not yet been formally established. Under the command of the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand, workers were summoned from across the country for the largest installation project ever in history. This enormous layer of installation would prepare Belobog for the endless blizzard. At that time, a young worker by the name of Nicholas was good at cooking. Not only had he mastered all kinds of traditional dishes, but also had developed many new ones. Every weekend, workers would bring over food to his home so that he could prepare a big meal for everyone. Every worker would leave his home satisfied with a full stomach. However, it wasn't long until they wanted to taste his delicious food during the workdays. Is there any way to eat a delicious meal on a cold construction site? Food would quickly turn cold and hard due to weather conditions on a construction site. It didn't taste as good as dishes fresh out of the pot. The heating technology at the time also wasn't as developed. The smart Nicholas believed this to be a major problem, one that almost all workers would encounter. Solving it meant that he could help everyone. Thus he pondered, is there any food that can endure the bitter cold?
Ice cream! Nicholas spent countless hours trying different dishes at home. He tried various combinations, but none of the results satisfied him. One day, he was mentally exhausted and hadn't realized the fried fish was already cold. On top of that, he accidentally knocked the fried fish into the pot, cooking it together with red sunset jam. By the time he realized it, it was already too late. He put the dish aside, ready to throw it out the next day. However, when he woke up the next day, he decided to give it a taste. To his surprise, it was delicious. He had come up with an ultimate cold dish, one that workers could eat in the cold weather. Residents of Barrow. Won't see the sun for 67 days. Would that it's called a polar night. So what's the temperature right now over there? Thanks to Nicholas's promotion, Belobog workers can enjoy a delicious lunch, motivating them to work harder. The news spread to Supreme Guardian Alyssa Rand, who tasted his unique dish and praised his innovation. She named the dish Snapper Jam Appetizer. Afterward, Nicholas made further improvements to the dish. It is now the most famous dish for Belobog gatherings. Unfortunately, I do not know much about Alaska's geography. There are many scribbles on the page. What nonsense and fabrications. A novel? The Supreme Guardian's secret visit. It was around 100 AF when they cultivated the red sunset fruit jam for that could withstand the cold. So that's more useless knowledge. Nice. Book merchant? Oh no, don't give me too many books. I'm just gonna avoid that for now. Trash can. A wrinkled handwritten flyer is lying in the trash can. You can just make out the following. This will be our best price for Valentine's flowers for the entire year. Take this chance to send your loved one some flowers. Considering all the other cliched advertising, this is pretty good.
Wow, I'd be so mad if someone gave me this. Don't worry, no one would.
What do you like to give as a present? No, it won't be mean too much.
Flowers. I love flowers. They put it like that and I catch wind that they are on ordinary discount, on clearance, or picked up off the street, then those people are toast.
Yeah, I can't do much to it. This is way too high. Way too high.
I want to see the adventurous moles.
I guess we can't avoid it. So let's check out this thingy. No, Wallace, pretentious man. Oh, I don't mind if I do. Young lady, have you never? I've never seen you before. "37 degrees. That'll be Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. I believe that's between 0 to 10 degrees Celsius. Feels like 43. Yeah, so it's like as cold as our coldest nights here. But I'm pretty sure that's like I actually thought it would be colder.
But that is pretty cold. I don't know if I can actually stand it. I'll probably need constant heating all the time or just be wrapped in blankets. It's my first time here. I was also born and raised in an administrative district. I've never seen you before either.
You've never seen me before? Never seen Wallace?
Then you must not be a local.
That your summer?
Spring, summer. Yeah, I was about to say. I don't think it gets that cold in Alaska. As much as I know about Alaska is probably as much. Oh well, I've seen it in The Simpsons. That's about it. It's all covered in snow. Yeah.
I am Wallace Cambridge Limestein. I am the 25th head of the Limestein family. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I'm Cascade. Hello, Wallace Cambridge.
Good. I'd say we're now fairly acquainted. Remember, if you ever need someone in the administrative district to get something done, just come to me. By the way, if you find anything or anyone interesting, let me know too. Life is all about having fun. Money is no issue. Curiosity fuels me. Ah, what a fine day it is. Is there anything that you want to know?
-40. -40, huh? Pretty sure that's colder than my freezer. Oh boy.
I have a few questions. I'm all ears. Are you rich? Oh, I wouldn't say I'm rich. I'm comfortable. I have a couple of properties in the administrative district that requires maintenance. I have to pay taxes for them, but I'm far too lazy to rent them out. I mean, time is money. Besides, they're full of priceless relics.
You're into ancient relics?
Not exactly, I just like to own them. For example, a while back, Lord Simon told me he obtained a particularly rare gold watch, said to be a relic left behind by the third Supreme Guardian. How can I miss out on such a rarity? So I offered him 3 houses for it. Houses?
I think I get the picture. Right. Do you actually like living in the cold? It goes to 90, which is, I think, basically 40 degrees Celsius. Holy shit. Newspaper seller. Not sure if I should buy it because I'll probably have more shit to read. Let's just visit these.
Wow, look at the carved ice. It feels perfect for this city somehow.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I
Can't be
guess
ice?
you're right.
Hmm.
It's actually pretty warm in the city. Hey, Hey, what's with all the children over there? Should we go and take a look?
Yeah, I get it. It's better to live in cold weather than in too hot of a weather. You can always put on more clothes, but you... Oh, yeah. Alright, let's listen. They have actual children in the game. Do they have babies?
So let me introduce myself. I'm the intelligence officer for the Silvermane Guards, and a temporary guide for the A Journey Through Belobog's history program. My name is Pelageya Sergeyevna, but you can call me Pela.
Sergeyevna?
Yes, Miss Pela.
Pela. Yes, Miss Pela.
And perhaps the grown-ups among us could refrain from acting like children? Okay, guys, take a look over here. This is Everwinter Monument. It was erected to commemorate the mighty architects. The architects are followers of the Aeon Klapath. It was they that foresaw crisis, built up our walls, and established Belobog, preserving the spark of human civilization. Even today, they are still tending to the city. Everwinter Monument is made up of 2 parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals that symbolize the eternal freeze. These 2 symbols are bound together, the gear restricting the ice. It represents the unyielding spirit of the architects in the face of nature's barbarity. Any questions?
I have questions.
Any questions?
Yeah, I have questions. Does the monument have any symbolic meaning?
The monument is made up of 2 parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals that symbolize the eternal freeze. These 2 symbols are bound together, the gear restricting the ice. It represents the unyielding spirit of the architects in the face of nature's barbarity.
Do they still move? What are those blue crystals?
You mean, what are they made of? It's geomarrow that's undergone a change in color.
Ah, food
The
dye.
color of geomarrow is related to the environmental temperature during its refinement.
Postcard views. It would be nice, but from that weather, I don't think I would actually make it that far outside. How do you like it at Alaska? Have you been anywhere else? Anyway, who are the I don't doubt it. Alaska would be very beautiful. It's worth it. Who are the architects?
The architects are followers of the Aeon Klapath. It was they that foresaw the crisis, built up our walls, and established Belobog, preserving the spark of human civilization. Or, to put it another way, the architects are Belobog's founders and saviors. Even today, they are still tending to the city.
From Montana. Isn't that like a... Actually, I still don't know. Flathead Valley. Yeah, I don't know American geography, but it seems pretty central, I'll say. It's a far cry from Alaska, that's for sure. How did the eternal freeze occur?
That's a question for the Scientific Research Division. though they may not be able to give you a definitive answer. The Eternal Freeze is no ordinary natural disaster. Meteorological records from hundreds of years ago cannot explain the cause. To put it simply, it's a problem that has plagued Belobog scientists for centuries.
Okay, I don't have any more
And what
questions.
about you guys? Take your time. We're not in a rush.
Look how small she is. I better divide this into like groups to where I can explore and where I can progress in the story, because this whole place is gonna take me a long time. How big is this place? Okay. Zoom out. Here. Okay, I explored all upper, except for the book merchant. Up to there and then down. That's all I've explored. Just this entire area. So I'll leave this to another day, and then this to another day. Divide it in 3. Alright, let's continue with the main story.
Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard say there'd be a show here?
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance. Sometimes being the operative word.
Yes.
Ah, darn. I wanted to see one.
Well, just before.
Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? This city is so weird.
Keep the city warm?
Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right?
Is this how they repel the Eternal Freeze? Maybe they have indoor heaters too?
Maybe, but the ones outside just seem like a waste of energy. Oh, maybe this is how the architects repel the Eternal Freeze.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Broken heater. Doesn't look very broken.
Wow, she's cool.
Yeah. Hi, hello. Broken? Hi, hello. Hello.
Hi there. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop. If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
Oh,
What about me?
We're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
Curious? About the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere in the administrative district.
We only just got here. Everything's new to us. Standing broken machines outside a workshop is bad advertising.
Huh? What's wrong with that? Everyone around here knows the way I work.
Unless we're not from around here.
Ah! I figured it out. I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Cocolia. You must be them? What an honor. Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters all day if you like. Let's have a chat.
Oh, pick up more stuff. Oh, no. I'm gonna end it at the fucking Goethe Hotel. Serval?
The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the people. The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, Belobog would long since have become a dead city.
Dead city?
Above and below the surface.
What is geomarrow?
It's an ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or keeping our counters ticking, everything runs on geomarrow. Geomarrow grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. Transport lines shuttle it up to the surface. In the overworld, we use the same lines to ship surface goods and aid down to the underworld.
Above and beneath the surface?
You didn't know? Belobog is structured like two big connected disks. The overworld is responsible for administration and trade, while the underworld is responsible for energy supply and resource extraction. However, due to an order that was given many years ago, nobody has moved between the overworld and the underworld in a long time.
How many years ago?
I shouldn't be talking about this. Pretend I never said anything.
No, can't do that. I mean, why is the heater outside?
Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot, then the heater is the stove it rests on.
When she puts it like that, it actually starts to make sense.
Yeah. What nonsense. Thanks for your answers.
No sweat. This is your first time in Belobog. I just want you to feel some of the warmth the city has to offer. Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, want to help me fix up this machine? Just a bit of manual labor. You might find it interesting.
Kind of looks like a projector. Sure, we're not busy.
Great. Then let me give you a demonstration first.
You whack it? I've fixed many machines like that before. Even that curio large gear. Alright, well, look at the large gear. Could these spinning gears be powering something? For example, like the workshop will stand up and turn into a giant robot? It's just a decoration. Its rotation does not produce any effect. Could these spinning gears be powering something? Well, yeah. Turning in the way that's violating the rules of techno-physics. Tectonophysics. Toolbox. A big old toolbox. There are a multitude of strange objects in this cabinet. A cabinet with many tools/machines. You cannot tell the function of the items inside the cabinet based on their silhouette. Alright, moving on. Large gear. Oh. Yeah, I'm certain now. Like, how do you have internet in Alaska? How do you have anything in Alaska? Is there like a giant city? Is there? Like, most people don't know anything about Alaska, me included, of course, because the only thing I know about Alaska is from The Simpsons. Plug it into the current bush. The black currant bush? Alright, let's repair it. Oh! Magnetorherodical, whatever. Rotate. Yeah, I played Warframe. Shit! Okay, receiver, transmitter, rotator, rotate, and rotate. What, really? Once each? Oh well, whatever. A video recorder. You have dogs running on treadmills. You have dogs? Thought you had polar bears. An old VCR machine. You do not dare imagine what it might show you. Okay. Doesn't go into detail.
Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time. Want to be my assistants? Average pay, but I'm a good boss.
Sure, why not? Allow me to refuse. Sure, why not?
Do you just say yes to everything?
Yes.
I was only kidding. Just a joke. Well, I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around? My workshop will always be open to you. And your wallets, of course.
What about yourself? It might be nice if they actually took inspiration from Warframe's hacking minigame. Because those are pretty fun as well. Just like anywhere else.
Yeah. Anchorage. Ah, I've heard about Anchorage before. Although I think I heard about it from Fallout.
Looks good.
So I'm not sure if it
That's
counts.
the alley that Shepard mentioned. The one contaminated by the fragmentum, right? I can't believe how close it is to the city center.
They hadn't identified it. I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to close down by now.
I mean, it's what happens when people don't know about a different place. They just fantasize it. And then, well, fantasies can get out of control, like, you know, dogs on treadmills and current bush. But I'm pretty sure the current bush is a bit too out there, you know. Dogs on treadmills, though, that might actually work. Yeah, I know a current bush is a real bush, but, you know, plug it into a current bush.
Move back. This is your final warning.
But my proof of property is inside. I don't have any.
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city. No wonder there are so many soldiers stationed there.
This world really is in dire straits. Can soldiers really hold back the fragmentum?
No. As long as the Stellaron is active, the corrosion will continue to spread. The soldiers can only periodically clear the fragmentum of monsters. But the monsters will continue to emerge and multiply.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous. We're just here for your safety.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I am. Out of my way! Let me pass!
How much areas have they lost? Dang. This is pretty close to the center of the city. Hello?
Let me pass. I'm not afraid to die! I've lost everything.
Nah, I haven't pulled anything
Everything.
yet. I'm waiting for 40. I only have 33. So, yeah.
Stand back. This area is off limits. Only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
Are the guards able to control the situation?
We're optimistic. This area has only recently been corroded, so monsters are few and far between. Please, have faith in the gods.
If it weren't for most of our forces being deployed to the front line, situations like this wouldn't amount to anything. We can't even go on the offensive.
Nah, not gotcha. It's gotcha. Gotcha. What's down there?
It used to be a transport hub, but it's been closed down.
Alright.
Darn monsters.
This must be a hard job.
Well, this is our duty as Silvermane guards. We are responsible for the safety of the citizenry.
Duty is duty. We trust in the higher-ups. I worry about our compatriots below ground. They must be...
That's enough. The Guardian has strictly forbidden discussion of underworld affairs.
Right. I'm such a hot-headed... I'll zip it.
I don't have any more questions.
Please keep a safe distance. This is a live situation. Plus, we need to look busy.
Requirements to unlock this area have not been met. Oh well. So many things to interact. I shouldn't do that.
Come around and have a look.
No. Anyway. Anyway, I'll grab this treasure and then I'll head into the hotel. Call it a day. Oh, there's another treasure. Don't mind me. Do you have anything new? No. Well, whatever.
So tired. I just want to put my head on a pillow and drift off. Seems like the first day of our trailblazing expeditions is always pretty eventful, huh, Dan Hung?
Yeah, it's because you've got too much energy.
Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. If she was in Genshin, she'll be Pyro. Well, once I get to like Trailblaze level 15, I'll get all the passes I need.
Wow, what a beautiful lobby! It's gonna be soft mattresses and cushiony pillows tonight. Wanna have a pillow fight later? Huh?
Pillow
I bet
fight.
they're stuffed with goose feathers.
Do they have geese here?
March. Earlier in Klipoth Fort.
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much back there. March, you shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating around the bush and speaking in riddles. But check
I was
it
speaking?
out. Seems like we landed with a pretty sweet deal, right? We get the royal treatment, rooms in a beautiful hotel, and the full support of the locals. As far as trailblazing goes, this is smooth as heck.
That's not what I was going to say.
All right, spit it out then.
Earlier in Klipoth Fort, were you paying attention to the Supreme Guardian?
Yeah, she was thickish.
Yeah, of course. This isn't my first expedition, you know. My powers of perception are sharper than the sharpest blade.
So, did you notice anything? I knew there was something up with her. Am I the only one that didn't notice anything?
Nope, she seemed normal to me too. She was kinda harsh at first, but she turned out to be a nice, reasonable lady.
I didn't notice the crystal on her arm.
Although, it felt like she was looking through me. As in, I know she was speaking to us, but it seemed like her gaze was fixed on something far away.
I had a similar feeling. Almost as if we weren't the only people in the room.
Do you have
Ghosts.
to put it like that? That's scary.
It must have been the invisible man. Must have been a guard. You guys are overthinking things.
It's possible.
Perhaps I'm too sensitive. She did promise to help us. I just hope she keeps her word. Let's get some rest. We need to save our energy for the discussions tomorrow.
Hello, old Goethe. Oh, why would you be the hotel manager? Hello, welcome to the Goethe Hotel. You staying with us, or would you like to try our special afternoon tea?
I'm here as I was attracted by the hotel's fame. Only passing by. I'll have a look around. I would like to reserve a room. I would like to try your afternoon tea.
Ah, it's on the sides of the lobby. Find yourself a sofa and take a seat. I'll arrange it. This is where I grew up. I wouldn't say that I know all about the administrative district, but I do know the history and goings-on around these parts fairly well. Just let me know if you are interested.
I want to ask.
Sure, answering the guests' questions is a way to show your hospitality.
About old Goethe and Goethe Hotel.
No, that's what you're interested in. Goethe is my family name and Goethe Hotel is my family business. Well, it all began a long, long time ago. The Goethe family used to be prosperous. My ancestors invested in many industries. Unfortunately, due to poor economics, our family declined. Frustrated, my ancestors sold all of their properties and moved to the underworld. Luckily, later on, another ancestor from my family started empty-handed and revived our family business. Once again, Goethe Hotel was moved back to the overworld.
Have you received any special guests?
Well, it depends on how you define special guests. Many guests have stayed with us. Indeed, there are a lot of stories. For example, a lady from a rich family escaped her wedding and jumped out of the window on the second floor in her pajamas. No one ever heard from her since. There was a couple who were theater celebrities. They appeared as though they were in love, but they stayed in different rooms when they were here for their honeymoon. And there was a lady who would always stay in a single room when her family was at work. She was always drawing in her room, and she would cry every time she finished drawing. I wonder what she's been through.
A lot of references that I don't know. I mean, they sound kind of familiar, but
it happens a lot in our industry. We always encounter weird things, especially when we've been in the industry for a long enough time.
Any recommendations on food around here?
I'm not trying to brag, but our afternoon tea is a specialty of Belobog. There are a few desserts that only we can make. You can't eat them anywhere else in the administrative district. Many young people visit us during holidays. Sometimes people have to line up.
Any recommendations on sightseeing around here?
I recommend the Western District, which is known for its artistic atmosphere. The Golden Theater is right there. You'll find everything from celebrities to merchandise. But be careful. Don't go on their premiere day. For example, shows with many fans like Beneath the White Cloak and Stardust Rose will make the area totally overcrowded. It's best to drive there. If you don't have a car, Alisa Avenue is right outside the hotel. You can take a tram or walk there along the track.
I don't have any other questions.
Hey, Shadow.
Indeed, I have tried Black Desert Online.
I forget where I'm up to.
I got to a very grindy part and I kept grinding and I don't know. It took the fun away when you're just grinding away like crazy. Just kept killing the same mobs over and over and over again. It just got, you know what, fuck it. And I dropped the game. But yeah. But yeah, I might just stop it here. The next time, I might just visit more parts of the city, and then I'm gonna go and rest to 7. What's this? The rewards redeemable with Hertarium. Okay. Yeah, now explore another part of the city, like maybe this part, and then advance with the quest because I'm pretty sure I know what's gonna happen. So, yep. Saw that part in the beta. Shouldn't have, but I did. Let's check some achievements. Why not? Fire break. Yeah, it's easy. Easy. Fire of weakness. Yeah, easy. All up attacks. Have a character's energy is 100% beginning of a turn 4 turns in a row. After enduring the snowstorm, arrived at a city named Belobog. La 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 land. Obtain the score for photograph for Togon Tamila. Oh. Complete companion mission, you already know me. Companion mission. Companion mission. So it's like a character quest, I believe. Yeah. That must be it. You have a good one too, Shadow.
Get Jim Roger bread soda from a trash can. Don't you dare waste it. Wait, did I actually get it? Did I actually get the bread soda? God damn it, I said don't get it. Ah. I did. God damn it. Crushed dried bread into fine breadcrumbs. By God, I can't believe it. Drug dealer simulator? Well, unfortunately, Warframe has a huge update with the Diver? Well, it has an update, so I'm gonna have to finish the updates on the Friday Night Gaming, which is coming up, and then after that, then I'll do Drug Dealer Simulator in its place, replace Friday Night Gaming. So yeah, Warframe. Yeah, I dip into that every now and then, especially with the new update. I'm gonna dip into it now. Alright. If you want to catch it, I'll be live again in about an hour. So yeah. Catch you then. Peach. Oh yeah, 6.